Have you ever felt like you're doing everything right when it comes to manifestation? You're visualizing, you're affirming, you have a vision board that could inspire a Hollywood movie, but your reality remains stubbornly the same. You feel a deep, frustrating disconnect between the life you can see so clearly in your mind and the one you're actually living. This isn't your fault. You haven't failed. You've just been given an incomplete map. The popular idea that simply thinking positive thoughts will magically rearrange your life is a profound misunderstanding of the most powerful law in the universe. It's like trying to tune a radio to your favorite station by just thinking about the song you want to hear. It doesn't work that way. The universe, the quantum field, doesn't respond to your wishful thinking. It doesn't respond to your requests. It responds to who you are being. It responds to your energy, your vibration, your frequency. The secret isn't about asking for what you want. It's about becoming the person who already has it. It's not about attracting a reality. It's about broadcasting a signal so powerful and so coherent that reality has no choice but to reflect what you have already become on the inside. This is the intersection of ancient wisdom and quantum physics, and it is the key to unlocking a life that you don't just dream about, but that you embody. The true solution to creating a new reality lies in a concept that both physicists and mystics understand: vibrational coherence. Coherence is the state where your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions are in perfect alignment, broadcasting one clear, powerful, unified signal into the quantum field. Think about it. If you're thinking thoughts of wealth, but your body is vibrating with the feeling of lack and scarcity, you are sending a chaotic, incoherent signal. It's like sending an email with a subject line that says vacation, but the body of the email is filled with work stress. The universe gets a mixed message. So, how do you create coherence? You start by understanding the field you're broadcasting into. Quantum physics tells us that the universe is not made of solid things, but of energy and information. It is a vast, invisible field of infinite potential, a sea of possibilities waiting for a conscious observer to collapse them into reality. This is the famous observer effect. Where you place your attention is where you place your energy, and that act of observation commands matter to form. You are, right now, the observer of your life. Every second, you are collapsing waves of potential into the particles of your experience. The critical piece is this: the quality of your observation is determined by your frequency. Everything in the universe, including you, is energy vibrating at a specific rate. The frequency of joy is different from the frequency of despair. The frequency of abundance is different from the frequency of lack. To manifest a new reality, you must change your frequency to match the frequency of the reality you desire. You don't attract what you want. You attract what you are. Now, this is where the real work begins, because the greatest barrier to changing your frequency isn't outside of you. It's inside of you. It's your own subconscious mind. Neuroscience has shown that your subconscious mind is responsible for about 95% of who you are. Your automatic behaviors, your emotional reactions, your habits, and your beliefs. It is a biological record of your past. Every significant experience you've ever had, especially those with strong emotions, is stored there. So, when you consciously decide, with your 5% conscious mind, I want to be wealthy and successful, your 95% subconscious mind, which has been programmed for years with beliefs like money is hard to come by, or I'm not good enough, immediately creates a conflict. This is the feeling of resistance. It's the inner battle. Dr. Joe Dispenza explains that over time, your body can literally become addicted to the chemical states of your past emotions: stress, guilt, fear, shame. When you try to feel abundant or joyful, your body, accustomed to the chemistry of struggle, sends an urgent signal to your brain saying, "Hey, something's wrong. Let's go back to feeling stressed." That's our familiar home. Your body, in essence, becomes the subconscious mind. You can't just think your way into a new reality. You have to recondition your body to a new mind. You must teach your body, on a cellular level, what your future feels like, So, how do you make this radical shift and recondition your nervous system? You stop living as a record of the past and start living as a map to the future. You must embody the future version of yourself right now. It starts with clarity. Take some time to define, with incredible detail, the version of you who is living your dream reality. Go beyond the material things. How does that person feel when they wake up in the morning? What are the dominant thoughts they think throughout the day? How do they speak? How do they carry themselves? What is their emotional home base? Once you have that vision, your job is to live from that state, not for it. This is the crucial distinction. You don't do things to get the dream. You do them because you are the person who has the dream. You wake up and ask yourself, what would the wealthy, healthy, loved version of me do today? And then you do that. You make decisions from that energy. This is not fake it till you make it. This is be it till you see it. This process has a direct biological impact. The field of epigenetics, pioneered by researchers like Dr. Bruce Lipton, has proven that you are not a victim of your genes. It is the environment that signals the gene. By generating elevated emotions like gratitude, love, and joy, the very emotions of your desired future, you are creating a new internal environment. You are sending new chemical signals to your cells, literally turning on new genes and turning off old ones. You are biologically becoming someone else. So here is your first action step. For the next 24 hours, I challenge you to live as your future self. Before every action, every response, every thought, pause and ask, is this in alignment with who I am becoming? Notice the internal resistance. That resistance is your subconscious mind fighting to stay in the familiar past. Your job is to lovingly and persistently choose the future, over and over again. Let's go deeper into the quantum realm to understand why this embodiment is so powerful. Consider the famous double slit experiment. It showed that particles, the fundamental building blocks of our reality, exist as a wave of pure potential when they are not being observed. They are everywhere and nowhere at once. But the moment an observer looks, that wave of potential collapses into a single specific particle in a single location. Your focused attention, supercharged with the elevated emotion of your future self, is the act of observation that collapses infinite potential into a chosen experience. You are literally selecting your reality from the quantum field. This works through the principle of quantum resonance. Imagine two tuning forks. If you strike one, and the other is tuned to the same frequency, it will begin to vibrate spontaneously, without ever being touched. It resonates. The quantum field holds the potential for every reality. When you tune your entire being, your thoughts, feelings, and actions, to the frequency of a specific reality, you cause that potential reality to resonate. It begins to vibrate and move from the invisible energetic realm into your visible material world. You are not creating something from nothing. You are calling forth a reality that already exists as a possibility by becoming its vibrational match. The engine of this process is your heart. The Heart Math Institute has conducted groundbreaking research showing that the heart produces a powerful electromagnetic field, thousands of times stronger than the brain's. When you feel emotions like love, gratitude, and compassion, your heart beats in a smooth, coherent rhythm, broadcasting a powerful, coherent signal into the field. Your brain can have a thought, but your heart generates the feeling that makes it real. This isn't some New Age idea. It's ancient wisdom cloaked in modern science. The Bible says, "As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he." The Vedanta philosophy of ancient India teaches, you are what your deepest, driving desire is. As your desire is, so is your will. As your will is, so is your deed. As your deed is, so is your destiny. These teachings were not metaphors. They were operating manuals for human consciousness. To integrate this into your life, you need a daily practice. The most crucial time is the first moments of your day. Before you check your phone, before your analytical mind kicks in and reminds you of all your problems, you must prime your system for creation. This is your time to rehearse your future. I want you to try this. For the next 7 days, as soon as you wake up, before you even open your eyes, bring your awareness to your heart. Begin to consciously generate the feelings of your future reality. Don't visualize what you want. Feel what it's like to have it. Feel the immense gratitude for the abundance already in your bank account. Feel the deep connection and love of your ideal relationship. Feel the vitality and energy of perfect health. Let your body be flooded with the chemistry of these emotions. Let every cell wake up to this new signal. You are reconditioning your body to a new mind and tuning your nervous system to a new potential. Then, throughout your day, your job is to maintain this state. You will be tested. A challenging email will arrive. Someone will cut you off in traffic. In those moments, you have a choice. You can react from your old programming, or you can pause, take a breath, and consciously choose to return to the feeling of your future. Ask yourself, who am I being right now? This constant return to your chosen state is how you make it your new default. Now, I want you to make this real. Go to the comments section below and declare one feeling you are committing to embodying for the next 7 days. Is it limitless? Is it abundant? Is it loved? Is it free? By writing it down, you make a declaration to yourself and to this community of creators. Let's support each other in this powerful practice. One of the biggest questions that comes up is, I'm doing all this, but my 3D reality isn't changing. Why? Welcome to the lag time. The material world operates with a buffer. It takes time for energy to coalesce into form. Think of it like placing an order from a cosmic Amazon. You select your item by becoming the vibrational match for it. You click confirm by feeling it as real, and then you have to trust that the package is on its way. This is where the ultimate test lies. Your 5 senses are designed to perceive the reality that has already been created. They will show you evidence of your old life. Your bank account might still show the old number. Your relationship status might still be the same. This is the moment of truth. Can you believe in the future that you are creating with your internal senses, more than the past that you are perceiving with your external senses? This is where most people falter. They do the work, they feel good, then they look for evidence. When they don't see it, they feel disappointment. That feeling of disappointment is a low-frequency vibration that immediately cancels the order. They revert to their old signal and thus recreate their old reality. True faith is not blind belief. It's an active state of knowing. In quantum terms, faith is the act of holding your attention on a chosen potential in the quantum field, refusing to collapse it back into your old reality through observation, colored by doubt and fear. Doubt is a creative force, just like faith. It just creates what you don't want. The neuroscience is clear. Doubt and fear trigger the release of stress hormones like cortisol, putting you into a state of survival. You cannot create a new future from the energy of survival. Creation happens from a state of wholeness, safety, and coherence. So, what is the antidote to doubt? The most powerful creative state known to humanity: gratitude. You cannot feel genuine gratitude and feel fear in the same moment. It's neurologically impossible. Gratitude is the ultimate state of receivership. It sends the loudest, clearest signal to the universe that your desire has already been fulfilled. When doubt creeps in, don't fight it. Simply shift your focus. Flood your body with gratitude for the reality you are calling in, as if it is already here. Thank the universe for the abundance, the love, the healing, before you even see the evidence. This is the master key. Let's bring this all together. You are not on this earth to get, to achieve, or to acquire. You are here to become. Manifestation is not an action you perform. It is the natural byproduct of your state of being. The life you are experiencing right now is a flawless mirror, a perfect reflection of your dominant internal state, your most practiced frequency. You have to stop waiting for your outer world to change for you to feel good on the inside. You must start feeling good on the inside. Embodying the feelings of your future, and your outer world will have no other option but to reorganize itself around your new signal. You are the cause. Your life is the effect. The science is undeniable. The quantum field is a field of potential, and your consciousness, through the marriage of a clear intention from your brain and an elevated emotion from your heart, is what collapses that potential into experience. Your nervous system is the antenna that broadcasts and receives the signal. Epigenetics shows us that this process changes you down to a cellular, biological level, and the ancient spiritual traditions have been telling us this for millennia. You are a divine creator, made in the image of the creative force of the universe, endowed with the power to choose your reality. The power has never been outside of you. It has always been within you. The entire journey is not about finding something you lack, but about remembering the magnificence of who you truly are. Your work is to peel away the layers of programming, the limiting beliefs, and the memorized emotions of the past, so that your true signal can shine through. If this message has awakened something within you, I invite you to subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications. We are building a global community of individuals dedicated to remembering our creative power and supporting one another on this journey. Your new life doesn't start tomorrow. It starts now, with your very next thought and your very next feeling. The question is, what reality will you choose to signal today?